What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted 420 has returned. That's right, people, we are back. And today, I was gonna do like a mod review or something like that. But this morning, I woke up to a tag on Facebook. A tag from Ricky Deerdorf. Ricky Deerdorf, shout out to Ricky. He tagged me and Nick Green. It's his video from a page called Regulator Watch. And it's all about the vaping regs and the Trump administration. Now I know the title's a little clickbaity. I'm not gonna lie, Trump could say vaping, question mark. But that's kind of what we're talking about here to an extent. It won't just be Trump, it's all the other people and everything. Now, politics are a horrible, ugly thing. I hate that people feel the need to attach themselves to a political side. You know what I mean? It's like Bloods and Crips, but there's a lot more money involved. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. I don't identify as a liberal or as a conservative. Matter of fact, most liberals call me the right. Most conservatives call me the left. I don't know. I don't care for anything. I really don't care for Trump, if I'm being honest. The dude's funny. Just like George Bush. I didn't really care for his presidency, but holy shit, as a person, hilarious. And unintentionally, too. That was the greatest thing about Bush. But anyway, and we're not going to get on this big Trump thing. Oh, make America great again, whatever. No, none of these presidents give a shit about you, okay? But there are other people behind the scenes that do give a shit about you. What I did is I went and jacked the video off Facebook, and we're going to talk about it, watch it, and talk about it. Damn it, is that order right? No, we're gonna watch it, then talk about it. Anyway, let's start this up.
Repeal and replace. It's a legislative strategy best known in the context of the U.S. healthcare debate. But it also applies to vaping. With President Donald Trump now firmly in office, moves are underway to repeal the notorious FDA deeming regulations, which could wipe out up to 97% of the multi-billion-dollar vaping industry. Once repealed, the regulations would then be replaced with new legislation designed to safeguard consumers while at the same time allowing the industry to thrive. Behind the efforts are high-profile members of Congress and a group of political heavyweights with a direct line to the White House. The 2016 U.S. presidential election could prove a watershed moment for the vaping industry. The looming threat posed by the FDA deeming regulations galvanized vapers across the country. No more so than in the state of Wisconsin, where vapers delivered 125,000 votes for the incumbent, Republican Senator Ron Johnson, which proved decisive in his 97,000 vote victory over his Democratic rival. Senator Johnson, who is chairman of the powerful Senate Homeland Security Committee, explicitly thanked the vaping community for its support in the election and promised to be an advocate in Washington.
Thank you, Vapers. You made tonight possible. I truly appreciate it. I will be on your side.
Senator Johnson is not the only Republican ally in the nation's capital. Congressman Duncan Hunter is as well. Both have sent letters to the Trump administration requesting repeal of the FDA deeming regulations, and each is sponsoring replacement legislation to be introduced concurrently in the Senate and in the House in the coming weeks. Better rules to govern the industry would secure tens of thousands of jobs and ensure a less harmful alternative to smoking is accessible to millions of Americans. Joining us today to discuss the backroom developments behind the repeal and replace movement is Mark Block, founder of the Electronic Vaping Coalition of America. The EVCA is a relative newcomer, but has already made a big impact. It organized Wisconsin's Vapor Vote campaign, securing Senator Johnson's re-election, and is now spearheading the Johnson-Hunter legislation. The EVCA is less advocacy group and more political operation, honed by the founder's extensive experience in national politics.
I came here to declare my candidacy for the Republican nomination for President of the United States of America.
Motherfucking Herman Cain. That motherfucker's hilarious too. He did the Pokemon song and everything. Fucking, yeah, that guy. He would have been a funny president as well. Holy shit.
Viewers may recognize Mark Block. He was Herman Cain's chief of staff in the 2012 presidential election and gained infamy as the smoking man in one of the most memorable political ads of all time.
You got the campaign manager smoking. Have you seen that? Yes, it's bizarre. Take a look at this, the Herman Cain for President campaign ad.
We need you to get involved because together we can do this. We can take this country back.
He's so sincere. He's so sincere. He got the music about America. And he's looking so cool with the fucking slow pan. That's right, America. It's fucking, that just gives me the giggles. It's fucking silly.
Wow. I don't know what it is, but something about that guy just seems cool.
Mark, thanks again for joining us on the show. That 2012 ad, it's certainly memorable. Was there a message behind the smoking?
There was no subliminal messages in doing it. One of the reasons that Kane was caught on is we were just average Americans, and average Americans smoke. And hopefully, in the future, they will vape, not smoke.
That's right. Vape, not smoke. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's dive right into the vaping issue, Mark. You seem to be at the epicenter, or better put, maybe Wisconsin is at the epicenter of what looks like to be a promising effort to do away with the FDA deeming regs.
Yes, U.S. Senator Ron Johnson is from Wisconsin and chairs the Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee. My congressman is Speaker Paul Ryan. President Trump's chief of staff is Reince Priebus, also a Wisconsinite. And we kind of all grew up together in politics. It does lead right from Wisconsin into Washington, D.C.
You mentioned Senator Johnson. How solid is his support for the vaping industry?
When the senator would drive through the city of Madison and see vapors voting for Ron Johnson signs in the windows of the vape shops, he knew that he had struck a chord. He is extremely supportive of the vaping community and is working diligently to get the FDA deeming regulations repealed.
So, Mark, where does that effort stand right now? Is there new legislation ready to replace the deeming regs?
As we speak right now, the draft legislation is being done by Legislative Counsel on the House side. Congressman Hunter's staff is working with Senator Johnson's staff to make sure the groups like EVCA, Electronic Vaping Coalition of America, AIMSA, CASA, Savada, everybody had a chance to take a look at it to make sure that it does indeed replace the deeming regulations with the type of things that not only the industry can live with, but that, quite frankly, the regulations are needed, but not the onerous ones that the FDA put up.
When can we expect the legislation to drop?
I'm expecting in the next 2 weeks for that legislation to be introduced.
And Mark, what about the Cole-Bishop Amendment? How will it be affected?
While our group is supportive of the Cole-Bishop Amendment, which almost everybody knows about, we think that's a Band-Aid and it's not to fix the problem. Because Cole-Bishop doesn't take vaping out of tobacco, and there's a lot of other unintended consequences. So we want a complete repeal of the deeming regulation.
Complete repeal. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Mark, President Trump made a campaign promise to repeal onerous regulations, but I believe the fear for some is that vaping might be a low priority on his list.
No, I don't think it's low on the list, Brent. I think it's just the process that they're going through right now. Obviously, we have been able to brief some folks at the White House on this deeming regulations and why it needs to be repealed. And we're hoping that as soon as the individual is appointed at the Office of Information and Regulatory Reform within the White House as part of the Office of Management and Budget, that individual has told me personally to my face that their number one priority is the repeal of the deeming regulation.
Mark, you could honestly tell our viewers that the White House is fully aware of this issue.
Absolutely.
And the turfing of the deeming regs fits with the president's priorities?
It goes right along with the dialogue that President Trump has had with the American people. Especially, I mean, if you think about all the regulations that are out there, there is none that is almost criminal, the FDA deeming regulations.
You fucking right, it's criminal. It's stupid, too.
They get it. They know the number of jobs it has already cost. I mean, it isn't waiting for the 2 years, Brent. There are individuals that are making business decisions now. They don't know where this is going. So they're closing their doors. I get very passionate about this because I've talked, just like you have, to dozens and dozens of people that put their life savings into this, and now they don't know if they're going to lose it all.
That's no bullshit, too. I know a lot of good people have had to close their doors, and it fucking sucks. maybe there's some good news, some good hope for people if it's not too late for some of you. I don't, it's just,
Finally, Mark, realistically, how soon could this all happen, the repeal and the replace?
I'm telling you, I think we can get this done in the next 60 days.
Oh, holy shit, 60 days? That's fucking, yeah, all right, that's pretty damn impressive. They get that, yeah, fuck 60 days, all right, I'm with it.
I mean, I've been doing this for 42 years. I've won more than I've lost, and I'm hoping that the people watching this will understand that and will be supportive when we ask them to do something. It might be as simple as, would you pick up the phone and call your congressman and senator and tell them that you want them to support Johnson Hunter? I'm telling you, that stuff works. When you can burn up the phone lines and the emails, they listen.
Ends up all that we did wasn't in vain. That's good to know. Good to know that good old-fashioned emailing and calling in still works. Not too shabby.
Well, that's it for this edition of Reg Watch. Before you head off, please like us on Facebook and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. For RegulatorWatch.com, I'm Brent Stafford.
Well. Interesting stuff. I'd love to see what comes out of it. I was shocked to see that video this morning. And I always stay optimistic about most things in life. And I've been doing so about this. And it looks like it paid off. All right. No, but that's great news, guys. That's great news. It means our industry can live on, possibly. The things that the FDA may not get their way, those evil, corrupt sons of bitches. Big Pharma won't get their way. So this is good. And I just heard about it, so I figured I'd pop up and make a video about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And yes, if I found out anything from that fella about what we need to do very soon moving forward with this whole thing, I'll let you know. But I figured, hey, I talk about advocacy every so often, but like, this is some meat and potatoes. This is something this is something. Some things are happening. There's something happening here. And hopefully they don't end up dicking us down. Maybe good will win in this instance. Either way, I thought I'd let you guys know. In the comments, type what you feel, how you feel. Let's not try to make it a big political fucking shit slinging fest. Politics are stupid. Don't let it make you stupid. We can talk about these things civilly. Wait, civilly? Civilized? Civil. We can be civil, okay? We're all one big community. So post what you think about this whole thing in the comments. I think it's good. Anything other than nothing is good. We're hearing something, and it very well could be abolished in 60 days. It's crazy. Let's just hope whatever else they stick in there won't be as bad, which I don't think it will. The people who are working on it seems like they kind of know us, they kind of dig us, they kind of understand us. So hopefully the new regs won't be so silly. Like childproof caps, sure. Fucking expensive forms and all that shit, no. So yeah, folks, that's what I got for you. That's what I got. We'll get back to business as usual tomorrow. I gotta take Buddha to the vet here shortly and get some new wheels put on the Mercedes. So that'll be fun. Maybe I'll vlog that. I'll post something about it. Anyway, it'll be fun. Anyway, that's what I got for you, folks. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, as long as you're not on them stinkies. Yeah, I feel even better about saying that. You know what I mean? Good things. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me in this video about the regulations being repealed, possibly. We're out.